So, when he told me he's coming to New York, I was thrilled. I don't think that there is a single other dentist in New York, frankly, that can level up to him.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to New York.
Hold my hand until you turn to ash. Love me till they put me in my casket.
So we are in Manhattan, New York right now. We're at the incredible office of Dr. David Shokrian. He is the owner and CEO of Millennial Plastic Surgery, and they do it all, head to toe, the plastic surgeon to the stars.
Thank you for that very kind and generous introduction. I decided very spontaneously several years ago, literally in the middle of the night, I had an epiphany. It was like 1 a.m. I couldn't sleep, and I got on my phone and I said, I'm gonna fix my teeth. And literally within an hour of texting back and forth with him in the middle of the night, I booked an appointment because I had seen what magic he does. And then I turned to my wife and I said, Candace, I'm going down to Alabama because I'm gonna get my teeth done with Robin, and I'm not sure if she heard me or not. Skip ahead 2 weeks later, I fly down there Thursday night. I have the entire smile makeover done, top to bottom. I have my temporaries put in. I come back home the next morning. 2 weeks later, I fly back on Thursday night. We work through the night. I have a brand new smile put in, and I fly home the next day. Since that time, I can't really tell you how transformative this has been for me. So as a plastic surgeon, I hear patients constantly telling me my life has changed dramatically, my confidence and everything that I do and everything, doors open up for me because of what I've done for them. The same thing has happened to me with, this new set of teeth that I have. And it's the amount of compliments that I get on this from patients and from colleagues, I lost track of. And in the beginning, I would text Robin all the time and I would tell him, I got another compliment today. I gave another person your number today. I gave another person your Instagram today. I told another person about you today. It's the greatest thing I've ever done. It's the only cosmetic thing I've ever done besides Botox. So, when he told me he's coming to New York, I was thrilled. I don't think that there is a single other dentist in New York, frankly, that can level up to him. And I know them and I've researched them and I work, across the street or down the block for most of them. He delivers an incredible service at a true value. When I compared prices and I was kind of blown away by what he charges for what he delivers. So it was hands down for me. It wasn't a question. I'd known him firsthand. I'd seen his work, and the value really made a lot of sense for me. He's here now, and all these patients who keep asking me about him, well, they'll know that he's going to be here once a month and they can go to him and they can get everything done.
The first or second or third time when you got a compliment on your smile, how did that make you feel?
My smile was my biggest insecurity. It looked horrible for over 20 years. It was bad. I had braces when I was a teenager. I didn't wear my retainer. I got braces again. My teeth were they did not want to stay in place. And so I was I was kind of demoralized, and I just stopped really kind of trying to get them perfect. And then I didn't know that you can actually buy this type of smile. It's priceless.
Yeah. And that's so interesting because obviously there's other things about us, as insecurities I have, but that is the key thing. And it's priceless for me as a cosmetic dentist to be able to offer a service out and change that with someone.
It's crazy. My wife says it took me from a 6 to a 9. I don't know if I'm at a 9. I was consciously insecure all the time talking to patients. You're going to somebody because you want to look beautiful. That person better look good.
Right. Yeah.
If they don't look good, if you're going to a plastic surgeon who you don't think fits a certain aesthetic, that might change your mind about who you want to go to. That was always at the forefront of my mind.
Right.
I think that's probably one of the reasons I decided to do it.
Right.
And after I did it, I made a lot of positive changes in my life.
Right.
I lost weight. I just, became healthier. I think that it just, it's an impetus to really kind of launch you into a better place.
I love that I had a part in that, and I love that you
didn't have a
smile.
part. You made it.
Well,
it's all yours.
Yeah, well, it's beautiful on you. Basically, I've opened a practice up here in New York. I'm going to be coming once a month. I'll be flying up on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, doing nothing but smiles. So basically exactly what I did on David, I'll be doing. My goal is to provide an incredible smile from a dentist that's been trained in Alabama and at NYU, licensed in Alabama and in New York for a cost that's going to be way less than what you're going to pay for some of his colleagues. So you're going to get New York smile at an Alabama price.
You're going to get the best smile you can possibly get, no matter where it is. Look at my before and afters. Just look at my befores and just look at my afters. Listen, I'm genuinely a happy person. Now I can just like kind of show it on my face. You know how I feel the minute you see me. My staff sees me in the morning, they know how I feel. So when, you know, I'm eager now to be smiling and to encourage people to do things that make them more confident, because now I can actually tell them, I know what that's like. When I was I'd never had plastic surgery. I'd never done anything to my body. I'd never done anything to my face. All the things that I do to people all day long, I'd never done. So it's very different when you personally experience what that does for you.
When you do the reveal, so to speak, I mean, I'm sure there's plenty of times where patients cry, oh my gosh, I never thought I could look like this or that. You got to experience that in a different version, but just with a smile. So you know what it feels like when they look at you and they're like, oh my gosh, thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you for changing my life.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just the way that they come into the office after surgery, the way they're dressed, the way they carry themselves.
Right.
They're totally different people.
I think you're definitely a 9. Yeah,
Thank you.
I think you're definitely a 9.
I think you're a 9 too.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Doc.
My pleasure.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's going to be great.
Hold my hand until you turn to ashes. Love me till they put me in my casket.